Hello again, it's Don Campbell from Feeding Children Everywhere. So excited to be back with you in the kitchen. Today we're going to prepare a pretty unique, affordable, awesome, tasty meal. We're going to use a chuck steak. We're going to use some fresh green beans, use some Caribbean jerk seasoning, a little bit of honey. We're going to repurpose the FCE meal. The only thing different along the way is we're going to add a beef bouillon cube to it, and we're going to add some of the Caribbean jerk spices. So I have the FCE meal started. I'm going to add some of that Caribbean jerk spice to it. It's simple. I'm just going to add it in right now. You go to the grocery store, you can buy green beans. So the end where it stem meets the green bean, you just want to cut that off. These are ready to go in. So I have about 2/3 a cup of water that I'm going to add in here. And I want that to be the solution to start steaming this stuff. So I'm going to put a lid on it. This chuck steak is about $6.50 to buy these four pretty large size portions. This one's cut into 2 pieces, just to give you an idea if you just wanted a smaller size portion. We're going to put this jerk seasoning on here. And the thing about jerk seasoning too, it has some sugar in it. So when you cook it, you're going to cook it on a high temperature. You want a good sear on the steaks to get like a good medium. You know, some families want to cook their meat a little bit more, but medium's really a great temperature to cook. Our green beans are ready, so I'm going to take these and I'm just going to drain a little water off. I've added some garlic to them, so that little bit of water. So what I want to do with this now, these green beans, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of that butter. I'm going to add a little honey, all right? And then to tie the whole dish together, and this is going to be a little spicy, is I'm going to add more of that Jamaican jerk spice. I'm going to take them off the heat. I'm going to cover them. Now these, they'll keep cooking. I want them to be al dente when they're done, so I need to set them aside. I'm going to take this pan, the griddle pan, because I'm going to put the steaks in there. But I don't want to cook the steaks on that cold pan, so I want a nice sear. So I'm going to let that pan, it's staying almost on high to get that pan nice and hot. Now I put the oil in the pan too. The oil came in cold, so it needs to heat up a little bit. Otherwise, you want to get a sear on that meat. So just let the oil heat up just for a second. Pan's getting hot. So here we go. We're going to put the chuck steaks in the hot pan. I got a nice sizzle to them. I'm going to space them out. I'm going to add a little more of that jerk seasoning to the back side of these. Let those cook one side for about 2 minutes. We're going to flip them, finish them off on the other side. We're going to flip the steaks. They got a nice sear on one side of them. Now, these are not going to take long, but they got nice little marks. The FC meal is done. These are done. These are complete. We can plate this. Our vegetables are done. So we're going to plate it off, finish this. Excuse me. Finish this thing up. So we got the green beans. They're done. We got the FCE meal. Let's make a nice family-style dish. We're adding this green beans in here. These are done. You can layer them in there. I'd take a nice, good-sized portion of this. I would take some of those green beans. And then, of course, I'm not going to take one of those small ones. I want to take one of these good-sized ones. I'd take a little fresh cilantro. I just add it in there. You can feed 6 people in your home with this meal for $8. This meal right now is going to feed me. Enjoy yours when you get it at home.